Welcome to X3, X4 Foundations Part 3 of my terraforming mission. Let's get straight into it, see what we're up to next. We have... It's a new one. Oh, lovely. So atmospheric pressure is up. Okay, so we need methane. Oh, it's the mission wheat fields. What do we need for wheat fields? Fertilised soil. Okay, so it looks like we fertilise soil. But I haven't done that one. It looks like we do this one. Will be a considerable effort, but we can genetically engineer an ecosystem of microbes that is specifically designed to thrive in this world's environment. So if I do this one, it removes this one, jumpstart microbiome. So we'll do this one.
The materials will be sent down as soon as possible.
Thanks, Jose.
Tonios, Gas, Sentinel.
Wasn't him I was meant to target. I was meant to target this guy.
Hive Guard.
Hopefully it doesn't get too laggy getting closer to my station.
Requesting immediate backup.
I've been very fortunate with the terraforming missions. Most of the missions have been in my sectors, like we had one in Frontier Edge, had one in Getsu Fune, had one in RTR's Misfortune, had one in Scale Plate Green. Where was the other one? One was in 18 billion, which I've still left to Taladi. Oh no, 18 billion's mine as well. Where was the other one? The other one was in Memory of Profit. 9 or 10? Might have been 9, so maybe they've all been in my sectors.
Requesting immediate backup.
So I haven't had to worry about any reputation loss or gain by bringing the station in. Sometimes it gets a bit close to ships and destroys ships when you teleport it in. Bozo generally warns you if that's going to happen. So we'll get rid of these guys, stop them harassing my miners, and then we'll catch up with what's happened to our happening to our dropships.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, it might be close enough to our defence station for that to...
Forager.
It's only a little forager.
Hive guard.
Oh, it's not my defence station, is it? Alright, let's have a look. See what's happening. So we've got some drop ships on the way. How many do we have to send? Headquarters. 264 to go. Hopefully the next few little missions are reasonably quick. I think there's a lot less supplies required in the next few. So we do this one, then we do either one of these. Oh, there's lots in there. Oh, that's going to be quite a long one. That shouldn't take too long. These ones here I'm pretty sure are fairly quick. Oh, can't see me doing that one. Yeah, they don't take long at all. I think I might be able to do housing. I need oxygen for housing. Does this give me oxygen? Or does this give me oxygen? Ah, so I have to do that one. Forestation. To be able to do housing. I need 250 million. That gives me 200. That gives me 15, so I might do 2 of these and 2 of those. They're reasonably quick. See, these ones don't require much in the way of resources, so we get through these ones pretty quick. I don't think I've done the theme park before.
Oh, that looks interesting. Better drop that cargo fast. Believe me.
So the winter sports resort needs oxygen, which should come from doing the forestation and the housing. Atmospheric pressure. Oh, what do I need for atmospheric pressure? That brings up methane. Oh, that might pose a challenge. Oh. says the atmospheric pressure is alright there. Oh, maybe I should have done that one. Oh no. That brings up oxygen. That might pose a challenge. Oh, hopefully we'll overcome that with one of these other projects. It all says atmospheric pressure is alright. Except for there. So hopefully by the time we've done these next couple of projects, it brings atmospheric pressure in correctly. So we've got 168 dropships to go.
Awaiting orders.
I do have a lot of ships. Know where they all have to go, because there's resources here. Not huge amounts, but I've got plenty of ore in here. Oh, they like it up here, do they? Oh, all my gas ships like it up here. Oh, yeah. Not that much gas. So ever since the update, gas supplies have been pretty few and far between. I've got in here, there's some, but there's also the hazard area in here. There's a lot of ore and silicon there. I don't think they like it in there because of the hazard area. And then I've got another sector way over here that's got a reasonable amount of methane and helium. And then the miners also like it down here in Pious Mists. So resources are fairly scarce since the update. Hopefully they're going to fix that, so when I restart, start my new game, a little bit easier to find. Only 104 to go, it won't take too long. I think we're doing 16 at a time. One thing so late in the game, doesn't seem to matter where my ships get attacked. I do have ships around that can quickly defend my other ships, so quite good. Most sectors I've got ships that I could teleport to if I have to. There's my little money making factory over here going. Still well stocked there. Boy, they love this stuff, the Terrans. Computronic substrate. They love it. Can't make enough of it. I'm down to 227. Can't seem to get over a couple of thousand before they gobble it all up. They must be doing a lot of building. I've actually got 25,000 of that. Same with the silicon carbide, they just can't get enough. Still the same about every 3.5 hours, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, about every 3.5 hours. Thank you very much, 75 million. Very nice. Even though there's silicon and a little bit of ore in this area, well, especially silicon, all the miners seem to head off out in another sector. So we're down to 40, nearly finished it. I don't think EgoSoft were thinking about a person with such a big station being able to get through these missions so quickly. They said it was an end game for somebody with a lot of supplies, and well, it's an end game for me, I think, and I do have a lot of supplies. Ever since I added extra modules onto the station to have these supplies anyway. I don't think you could do it by buying them. It would just be too expensive. You do get through a small amount of claytronics and hull parts when you're building all these drop ships as well. So you've got to make sure you got supplies of those. You get through a lot of energy cells. See, 2.8 million ice. So if you do that one, that's a lot of ice. 1 million metallic microlattice. It's got to have good supplies for that. 330,000 hull parts. 5.6 million metallic microlattice. $1.4 million microlattice. See, the Computronic substrate, 7,000, and I think they're around 8,000 to buy. So what's that, 56 million or 5.6 million? I don't know. too many zeros for me. But just that part alone there is very expensive to buy. And finding Computronic substrate in that quantity, if you're not making it, then it can be very expensive. So even my energy cells are getting down. I'm only down to 300. I'm down to 307,000 now. I might have to turn a couple of things off to get it back up fairly quickly. I'm making 30,000 more per hour, but I do have 39 panels up there, so I'm glad they don't ask us to terraform a planet in Pluto or something that doesn't have any sunlight. So my graphene is getting down. How am I doing with this one? 500,000. Oh, methane's getting down. But I think all our ships would have been built now, yep. Oh, wrong station. All been built. All these ships here protecting my HQ, they're all pirate ships. Phoenix, Phoenix, Behemoth, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Dragon, a Minotaur. Don't know where the Gorgon came from, I might have made him for something. But all pirate ships that have been captured, so pirates have been pretty good to me. So we just have to wait for these to be delivered, and then the next mission, which will be one of these. Well, it can't be that one. I think it has to be this one because I need oxygen. But I don't have 1,000,000 methane.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
No. Well, that's a shame. So to do wheat fields. Oh no. Maybe I'll get away with this one. Oh, I still need lots, don't I? So it might be a short episode while I wait for supplies to build up again. But that's alright. I've increased the container size to hold 1,000,000 methane. But I'm running a bit low. I'm down to 476. Oh, I don't really want to turn that one off at the moment. So we'll finish this one and call it a day. 24 drop ships to go to be to land on the planet, and then a 10-minute cooldown or until it finishes while they unload everything. Oh, there's one more to disappear. Doesn't really look any different.
High-tech factory.
So we must be just down to the 10-minute duration there. Yep, 9 minutes to go. Then we'll call it quits until my methane is built up. Another pretty planet. There you go, Soft, well done on the graphics. I must say, since I bought the new computer, just to play this game mind you, it's been a godsend. It still has a hard time when I'm around my headquarters or any of my shipyards, but at least now I can play the game in every sector. I even went down to turquoise sea over here, and these two sectors here, when I was playing on my laptop, I just wouldn't play. So there was quite a few sectors where I was having trouble, and I think another one was this one here. There's just a huge amount of asteroids. Was it there? No. Where was it? Yes, it was that sector. Just huge amounts of asteroids and everything, and it's got really jerky coming through here, so had to invest in a new computer. But all good. No, not too much stuttering and carrying on now. It's all good. But like I said, unless you've got other things to do while you're doing terraforming, it can be a long, slow process. Must only be a couple of minutes away now from finishing this part. We'll call it quits and come back when I've got enough supplies to finish. So that gives us lots of oxygen, and to do these ones we need oxygen. No, that brings us oxygen. So they all bring us oxygen. With a healthy microbiome we can begin to make the land arable. This requires soil with sufficient drainage, the right pH, necessary nutrients in plant accessible form, and all of that at a depth sufficient for roots to take hold. A significant effort to be sure, but absolutely necessary before any large-scale settlement can take place. Okay, and this one, these photosynthetic bacteria can be a vital part of a world's oxygen cycle. I don't think it'll make much difference which one we do, except that brings up oxygen. So I think planting and cultivating large areas does not just make for picturesque postcards, it can also greatly contribute to a stable ecological system. So if I do that one, I have to do this one. But if I do this one, I can't do that one. If I do this one, then I won't have enough methane. That'll take ages for me to get all this methane. Am I going on medical supplies? 818 medical supplies. Oh, a fair bit off medical supplies as well. So that brings up the oxygen. 389 methane. So that would end up being 1,000,000 methane. Oh, nearly 1100. Not a lot of difference, is there? Medical supplies, 640. So that's 900,000 medical supplies. Not a big difference. Not when you're talking those numbers. Might have to come back and do this one, because that targets air pressure, and I need, where is it? air pressure, which I haven't got, so they say. Oh, 1 minute away from finishing this one, and then we'll call it a day for this episode. I'll wait a few hours and let my resources build up. Go and find something to do. Go and find a few pirates to attack, a few fallen families. Seeing the fallen families are the only ones I can attack now without losing rep. See if I can pick up a couple more rattlesnakes for something to do. Who did I just lose? Oh. One of my chimeras. I'm about to lose another one.
We have completed our current terraforming project.
Thanks, Bozo. Doing a great job. Alright, so it looks like I've got a little cark problem over there, so I'll go and fix that, and we'll catch everybody up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.